Hello everyone, welcome back to Pinaka Traders. Yes, many times many people find it difficult to understand what is the right time to invest in stock market, right? Sometimes we buy a stock and randomly from the market, and from next day it starts falling down. And sometimes people who doesn't have time, who are doing job and all, they depend on sometimes these stock tips providers, and they buy whatever stocks they suggest, and sometimes they end up losing money from there also, and it's hard earned money, right? So how do we save that hard earned money and stop making a lot of losses? And little basic and small amount of knowledge can definitely change your entire journey in the stock market. When you can invest your hard earned money in the market, of course one should definitely invest little time also to understand some basics of investing, which can definitely help to make the right decision. Yes, in this video we will find out how to understand little bit basic, like how on what levels we should take a entry in the stock, or when we should stop making the losses if the our choice has gone wrong. Suppose we buy a stock and it goes wrong and it starts falling down, at what point we should exit from that stock so that we make less loss and more profit. So let's understand basic one by one. So currently I'm using a platform called as TradingView. So tradingview.com is a platform where if you're using in computer or laptop, you can go to tradingview.com, or if you're using going to use in mobile, you can download the app also, like TradingView app. Suppose you type TradingView and open your browser, you will get the website, and you have to create an account there, and you can start seeing the charts like this. And once you start looking at the charts, you will be seeing able to see these candles here, right? So one candle, suppose if you are in a monthly time frame, one candle represents the whole entire movement of that 1 month, right? Suppose if you are in a daily time frame, this one single candle will represent the movement of a day actually. So this is how it looks in the chart. Now, so every day there are candles getting formed. One is green. Green means whenever it has gone up from its opening, it means green. And if suppose if it opens here and comes down and closes, then the candle will be marked in red. So whenever it is red, it is downfall. When it is going up green, it is upwards. So there are a lot of candles up down up down up down like that. So now how do we make a decision, like when we have to enter the stock? What is the proper level? What is the time or level in which we have to choose? From there, if we enter in that stock, the chances of getting loss will be less. So here I will be demonstrating using one indicator called as moving averages. So this here, click this indicator and type here as moving average. Moving average, simple. We have to select this, and you see this blue line, it has come up on the chart. Now we have to go here and click settings, then inputs, then we make it 50. So 50 means when we give 50, this line represents the last 50 days movement. It is the average of last 50 days movement of this particular stock. I am currently in a Reliance Industry stock in daily time frame. So if you are in daily time frame, it means 50 days, last 50 days. Suppose if we switch to weekly time frame, then this line will be representing average of last 50 weeks. So this is how it goes. Suppose you are investing for a short term, like you just want to buy a stock and make some quick money within weeks or months, then we keep it in a daily time frame. And whenever this stock, suppose for example here you see this stock came down from this line and started going up. So whenever it is going up from here, you take an entry here and it goes up. And suppose you have missed an entry here, you could not buy the stock here, and then whenever it comes down to average, whenever a stock rallies and comes down to its average point, there also you can take an entry. Suppose if you have missed the rally here and you got an entry here, suppose you bought the stock at around 14 15 1425 rupees, then see it goes up to 1600. So this is how for a short term you can use this tool. Suppose you want to buy for a long term perspective, you just want to buy the stock and keep it in your portfolio to create some wealth, then you get it into monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, then if you see, once this stock crosses this blue line and goes up in monthly time frame, it continues to be in this above this line only. So and whenever the stock comes down to this line, that is an entry point for a long term perspective. This happened during 2020, like COVID fall. So that was the ideal time to take entry in this position. And whenever it comes near, also sometime that time also we can take an entry. And again now in the month of November, now it has come near to this and it is bouncing back now. So whenever a particular stock, any stock which has good market value in the stock market, can take an entry at this level. This is an average point of this stock. So monthly time frame, what happens once it goes up, it's very less likely to come down most of the time at this line. So we can switch to weekly time frame, so that, see, whenever it goes up, came near this line and went up. Now in the month of September, it has broken down and sustained below this. That is because the overall market itself is in downtrend. It is in bearish mode. So it has broken down. Whenever it breaks down and continues to trade below this line, moving average, then that means that the stock has entered into a bearish market. So that time we just have to be a little bit careful and look for another entry point. Switch to monthly time frame. Then the stock will be near to this line, or whenever it comes to this line, you can take an entry. It doesn't mean that you have to take only one stock in your watch list. If you go here, there is a watch list where you can add your stock, lot of stocks in here. Like whichever stocks you want to add, you just click this plus button, type the company name here, and add that in your portfolio watch list. So Infosys was already there. So Shakti Pumps, if you want to add Shakti Pumps, click here, it will be added. So these many stocks I have added in my watch list, so they are already there. So you just click them here, and it will be visible. So even in Infosys stock, so every time when it has come to this line, it has bounced back. So this is an ideal entry time to take position in the stock, so that from that level, falling down of that stock will be minimal. So if you see the Geo Finance, it's a newly launched stock. It may not show here. Suppose if you see GM Breweries, right? So GM Breweries and another stock where, see, whenever it goes above this, comes back to retest this average. Always, any stock, it always comes back to its average price to average itself. So at that time, if you take an entry from there, chances of going up is very high, going down is very less. So this is how one should be looking at taking an entry into a stocks. So this is one ideal way. There are multiple ways, but this is one of the wherein you can, if you are just starting your journey in the stock market and you don't know how to take an entry in the stocks, then this method will be useful to save your hard-earned money and minimize your losses in the stock market. Hope this was clear. And further, if there are any doubts or concerns, you can always put it in the comment box. I'll be able to address them. Thank you.